Hello, good morning. I just want to share with everybody a great deal I have on this inverter generator. I just picked this up from Costco about 30 minutes ago for $600. It's normally $800 at Costco, $900, and $1,000 elsewhere, like at Lowe's or Home Depot. But this is a screaming deal. Let me show you. Okay, Costco right now is having $200 off. So we have this here. You can see I bought 2 items. I got some extension cords there. So you have this. Today is, you can see the date, right? It is Monday the 27th of November. Monday the 27th of November. And this sale runs until December 10th. It's 2023. But like I said, I've been looking at generators now for several months. I saw this was on sale for the same price, $600 back in April, but I missed it because I didn't start looking until the summer. And so I was kind of kicking myself for not getting it sooner. And so I was looking about, I didn't want to spend more than $700, but to get what I wanted, I was going to have to spend a little bit more. This is dual fuel, meaning it runs on gas and propane. And it has an electric start. I didn't really care about electric start. It's not that big a deal to pull a cord, but it's a nice convenience. I was going to get the Champion 4650 dual fuel, but that is about $1,000. This was $900, $900, and for the value, I thought the Champion was a little bit better. However, with this being $600, this is now unbeatable. If those of you who are familiar with Costco know that they have a 100% satisfaction guarantee. So it's on most of their items. Some of their electronics, they don't have it on, like the big flat screen TVs or the washer, dryer, whatnot, stoves. I went and asked about this because I wasn't really sure. It's an engine. It doesn't count as electronic. It makes electricity, So I went and talked to the customer. And they said, customer service, and they said this is covered. So if it breaks down in a month, 3 years, 10 years, I can go bring it back and I'll get my money back. And generators last a pretty good long time if you maintain them and change the oil, whatnot. Don't leave them stored with gas. But if let's say I was a knucklehead and I just stored it with gas and it messed up the carbureting system and started fouling it, I could bring it back. Or if in a year I really need $600, I could bring it back to Costco and say, hey, give me my money back. I wouldn't suggest doing that, but you could do that. So I live in Puyallup, Washington, and I got this for the summer. I got this for the winter, being that we might have some winter storms, rainstorms, windstorms, and whatnot. And I've been in Puyallup for a while, and we haven't really lost power at my house, in my location, but I know up the road, just maybe 5 miles or so, people have been without power for several days. The last time we lost power was actually just last year on Christmas Day. Some group of people thought it was a good idea to cut power to a power station and be Grinches or whatnot and ruin everyone's Christmas. And so it was done early, like at 2 in the morning, and power was restored like at 7. Most people didn't even know. I knew because I was up early and I was wrapping gifts and was wondering what was going on with the power. But power was restored real quick, so no big deal. But I do believe in being prepared, all across the board if you need to. And it's better to have this, I think, than not have it. I might never use it, but if I use it once, it's going to pay for itself in saving the food, 2 refrigerators worth of food or whatnot. Run some lights, power some heaters, and I think my family would be okay. This is only 3,200 running watts, so it's not going to power your whole house. It'll be good for like your travel trailer or, tailgating, or maybe going to a construction site that's without power, or just a few essential items at the house, that's what I have this for. So I want to run my 2 refrigerators, a microwave, some heaters and lights, and maybe the TV. That's all that I'm looking forward for it to do. But yes, let me tell you the model actually. This is the WH03242. This is the Firman inverter generator. Dual fuel. It's 4,000 watts, but that's the starting watts. So that's the maximum peak wattage it has, but 32 running watts, 3,200 running watts. On propane, it's a little bit less, 3750, and then 3000 1 watts on propane. I plan to exclusively run this on propane, so I don't have to worry about storage and draining it and having the carburetor get messed up. And we already have 4 propane tanks for the barbecue grill and the propane heaters and the fire pit, so it's going to work nicely. In fact, for those of you who have propane, they store great in milk crates. A propane tank will fit perfectly in a milk crate, and then you can take another one and put it on top, and it'll encase it completely. Excuse that. But and then you stack them 2 or 3 high, and it's stable. Or if you have it in the back of your pickup truck, you're going to refuel. I used to always have to bungee them in with some cords, and they would roll around. But putting them in milk crates is a good tip. But this is fairly, it's light enough. It's about 100 pounds, a little bit over 100 pounds. I can lift it no problem, but if you're elderly, or I think a lot of women might have trouble just picking this up, but I don't have an issue, so I would suggest getting 2 people to lift this up. But I can move it around fairly well. I've already reviewed this before as far as watching videos, and there are videos out there that can tell you more about it. Pros is it's from Costco, so it's going to be guaranteed for life. It's got dual fuel. It's travel trailer ready. There's some other things about it that looks like it should be a pretty good unit. There are some cons I think are worth mentioning. One, changing the oil in this is a little goofy, where they have the hatch. You have to open it up and dump it. It kind of makes a mess. There's a hole at the bottom where you can pull out, but changing the oil is kind of a pain in this. The gas tank is only 1.8 gallons. So at 25% load, I think it will run out in 8-9 hours or something like that. So that's not ideal. But I'm running it on propane, and it'll last longer. It should last, like, I think 12 hours or so on propane, which is enough to go overnight. 3,200 watts is not that much, but it will be enough for my needs. The propane regulator on this is obnoxious. It's gigantic for I don't know what reason, but it has a quick connect attachment. You can attach it, and it has a extra power plug-in that you have to put in. You can look and see what it is, but it's huge. What else is on this? I would like to have a power meter to show how much power I'm using, or how much of the generator is generating. Generating, like how many watts are being used. Because if I only have 3,200, I don't want to overload it. So it'd be nice if it had a gauge that showed, 50% power, 80%, or just the watts. And I don't think it does that. There's no cigarette lighter adapter on it, but there is a USB port. It looks like has a battery with electric start. So it also comes with a cover. But yeah, this looks like a screaming deal, and you're not going to beat this deal. $600 dual fuel for 4,000 starting watts and 3,200 watts. You're not going to beat it. And it is November 27th, 2023. This deal ends December 10th, 2023. So you guys got just under 2 weeks to go pick this up. Highly recommended. Good luck. Be prepared. Have a happy holiday season. All right. Bye.